Most cat owners think they know their cat pretty well. You feed them, you live with them, you watch them every single day. But there's one signal your cat sends you, constantly, that almost nobody catches. And when you finally understand what it means, you're going to look back and realize your cat has been trying to communicate something really important to you this whole time. 3% of cat owners actually get this. The other 97%, they either ignore it, misread it completely, or never even notice it's happening. By the end of this video, you'll be in that 3%. Let's start with something that probably happened to you recently. You were sitting on the couch, or maybe at your desk, doing your thing, and your cat just stared at you. Not moving, not blinking, just sitting there, locked onto you with this intense, unreadable expression. And you probably thought one of two things. Either AHO, my cat loves me, or why does my cat look like it's plotting something? Both of those reactions make sense. But both of them are also kind of missing the point. Here's the thing most people don't know about cats. Cats evolved as both predators and prey. Unlike dogs, who are purely social animals and rely on a pack to survive, cats spent thousands of years having to figure out the world, mostly alone. That shaped everything about how they communicate. Dogs bark, dogs wag their tail. Dogs jump on you and make it very obvious what they're feeling. Cats don't do that. Cats communicate in small, quiet, almost invisible signals. A tiny shift in posture, a slow movement of the tail, a specific way they position their ears. And the eyes, especially the eyes. For a cat, eye contact is loaded with meaning. In the wild, direct eye contact between cats usually means one thing: a threat is coming. You don't hold eye contact with another animal unless you're about to fight or about to run. So when your cat sits across the room and stares at you, they're not doing it casually. There's intention behind it. Your cat is making a very deliberate choice to look at you and hold that gaze. The question is, why? There are actually several different types of stares your cat gives you, and most people lump them all together like they mean the same thing. They don't. Let's break them down one by one, because each one is telling you something completely different. The first type is what researchers and animal behaviorists call the surveillance stare. This is when your cat watches you from a distance, usually while you're moving around the house, cooking, cleaning, walking from room to room. Your cat's head follows you. Their eyes track every move. This looks a little unsettling to some people, like your cat is judging you or waiting for something bad to happen. But here's what's actually going on. Cats are creatures of pattern. They survive by understanding their environment completely, knowing what's normal, knowing what's safe. You are part of your cat's environment, a big part. When your cat tracks your movements like this, they're building a mental map of your behavior. They know your routines. They know what your movements mean. When you walk toward the kitchen, they already know food might be coming. When you grab your keys, they know you're leaving. The surveillance stare isn't threatening. It's how your cat keeps their world predictable and safe. You are part of the system your cat relies on, and they're paying attention to make sure everything is normal. If anything, this stare is a sign that your cat sees you as an anchor, a fixed point in their world. The second type is the attention stare. This one is different in a really specific way. Your cat isn't just watching you, they're looking at you and waiting. You might notice this one more in the morning, or right around feeding time, or when you've been ignoring your cat for a while, not demanding it, the way a dog might jump on you or bark. Cats ask quietly, they sit, they stare, and they trust that you're going to notice. The thing is, most owners don't notice. They're on their phone, or watching something, or just distracted, and the cat sits there, staring, waiting, and eventually gives up and walks away. That moment, that tiny moment when your cat gives up and walks away, that's your cat learning something about you. It's updating, it's understanding of how much it can rely on you. This doesn't mean your cat hates you if you miss these moments, but it does mean that when you start noticing them and responding, even just looking back at your cat, or calling their name, your cat registers that. It builds something between you. Cats remember. They absolutely track patterns. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The third type of stare is the one almost nobody talks about. It's the one that only 3% of cat owners actually understand when they see it. It's called the slow blink exchange. You've probably seen your cat do this. They're looking at you, that calm, relaxed gaze, and then very slowly, like in slow motion, they close their eyes halfway or all the way, and then open them again. Super slow, almost like they fell asleep for half a second. Most people think this is just their cat being sleepy or zoning out. It's not. This is one of the most significant things a cat can communicate to you. In cat language, the slow blink is the equivalent of a smile. It's a sign of complete trust and comfort. It's your cat saying, without any words, I feel safe with you. I am not threatened. I am at peace in your presence. Think about what that means. Coming from an animal that evolved to always be on alert, always watching for danger, always ready to run or defend itself. For a cat to close its eyes in front of you, even for just a second, that's huge. A cat that doesn't trust you will not do this. The slow blink is your cat lowering its guard completely. And here's the part that blows people's minds when they find out. You can do it back. Right now, or next time you're with your cat, try this. Look at your cat from across the room, not with an intense, hard stare, but a relaxed, soft gaze. Then slowly close your eyes halfway, hold it for a second, and slowly open them again. Slow, deliberate, calm. A lot of cats will blink back at you. And when that happens, you're not just watching your cat do a cute thing. You're having a conversation. You're speaking your cat's language. You're telling them, in the exact way they understand. I see you. I trust you. I feel safe with you too. Animal behaviorists have actually studied this. A 2020 study published in Scientific Reports found that cats are significantly more likely to slow blink back at owners who slow blink first, and they're also more likely to approach a stranger who slow blinks at them. Your cat is literally reading your face and responding to it. Now let's talk about something that trips a lot of people up. What about the hard stare? The one that doesn't feel relaxed at all. You know the one. Your cat is looking at you and their body is still. Their pupils are slightly wide. And there's this energy that feels completely different. This is not affection. This is not curiosity. This is your cat in assessment mode. Cats use this stare when they're processing something they're not sure about yet. A new object in the house, a sudden noise, a visitor they've never met. Or sometimes you, doing something you've never done before. The hard stare means your cat is gathering information before deciding how to react. The worst thing you can do in this moment is move fast, make loud noise, or try to force interaction. That can flip the switch from assessing to defensive very quickly. The best thing you can do is exactly what the slow blink does. Slow down, soften your energy, blink slowly, look slightly away. You're signaling that you're not a threat and giving your cat the space to make its own decision. Cats almost always calm down when you do this. Let's also talk about one more signal that shows up in the eyes that most people completely miss: the pupils. Your cat's pupils change size constantly, and not just based on light. Emotions change pupil size in cats. Wide, dilated pupils can mean your cat is excited, scared, or feeling playful. You need to read the rest of the body to know which one. A playful cat with dilated pupils will have a loose, wiggly body. Maybe a twitching tail like they're about to pounce on a toy. A scared cat with dilated pupils will be tense, ears back or flat, body low, maybe pressed against a wall or furniture. Narrow, constricted pupils in a cat that's staring at you can sometimes signal mild aggression or overstimulation. This one shows up a lot when people pet their cat too long. The cat's body starts to reach its limit. The pupils get narrow, the tail starts twitching, and then the owner keeps petting and wonders why they got bitten. The bite didn't come out of nowhere. The cat was talking the whole time. This is exactly why understanding these signals matters so much. Cats are not random. Cats are not unpredictable. They are communicating constantly, and when you learn to read it, the relationship completely changes. You stop feeling like your cat is a mystery. You start feeling like you actually understand each other. So let's pull this all together. The signal that only 3% of cat owners truly understand is not one single thing. It's the whole language of the cat's gaze. The surveillance stare: your cat is watching over its world, and you're part of what makes that world safe. The attention stare: your cat is asking for you, quietly, patiently, hoping you'll notice. The slow blink: your cat is telling you it loves you, in the deepest way a cat knows how. The hard stare: your cat is processing, and needs calm space to feel safe. The pupils: your cat's emotional state, written right there in their eyes. If you know what to look at, none of this is complicated once you know it, but most people go their entire life with a cat and never learn any of it. They live with this animal, feed it every day, sleep next to it, and still feel like they don't really understand it. You don't have to be that person. Every time your cat looks at you from now on, you're going to see something different. You're going to ask yourself, what kind of stare is this? What is my cat actually telling me right now? And you're going to know how to answer back. If your cat has ever slow blinked at you and you didn't know what it meant until now, subscribe. There's a lot more where this came from.